Hello, my name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing photo card collection. Dun dun. Hi, let's give it up for day 3. Woohoo! Video number 3. We beat the 3-episode rule. Maybe. We'll see at the end of this video. I have today another storing photo card video. I've been trying to hold this off until I have enough photo cards, but it's getting to the point where I can't even close my little container. I can't even close it anymore out of fear of bending a card or something. I can't close it. It's done for. Yeah, we gotta, yeah. I was actually gonna try and film this earlier today, but the sun was not sunning. And now, still, the sun is not sunning. The glare is going to glare. So I'm really sorry about that. Throughout this video, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. I was gonna film it earlier and I was like, I should wait a few hours to film this because I have more cards coming in and I don't know when they'll come in. Like, I could wait to do this later in the week, whatever. But I got impatient, so then I started filming, but then I was like, the sun is really bad, so then I stopped. And then I waited until later today to do it, / until tomorrow to do it. But just now, a whole bunch of mail and my p1harmony albums came in. So I just opened those and now they're in here. So it all kind of worked out. This is the stack, if you can see how ridiculous that is. And there's still one more card that I bought that isn't here yet. At this point, it can wait till my next video. I've been kind of a maniac recently with buying photo cards, so I should probably take a chill pill. Most of these are from my haul, my last video, and then a lot of these are also stuff that I bought after that. So yeah, also ignore these IDs. I'm not storing these today. I'm probably going to store them off camera, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get into this. So we're actually surprisingly starting with my misc binder, which, by the way, has been revamped, rehomed, repurposed. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Reorganized, redecorated, if you will. I originally had TXT and LeSeraphim in this binder, and then my misc and my other A5, but I just decided to switch them because I think my other binder is too cute to be my miscellaneous binder. So yeah, I have one card for this binder. Oh, and it's sort of a subsection of this binder, weirdly enough. So this is seonghwa from xnghan. And I don't really stand xnghan, but my best friend Haley, shout out, they're her alt group. And we do this funny thing where whenever I get a dupe of a card and if she gets a dupe of a card, regardless really of the group, mainly for me, ateez and p1harmony, she only stands 3 groups, so hers are Stray Kids and xnghan or nows. So if either of us get dupes of any of those groups, we'll trade our dupes. So I have this Gone. And similarly, I have now this Yoon from Nows, who's my bias. So it all worked out. And they're in these heart sleeves to sort of indicate our dupe for dupe trading for groups that the other doesn't really stan or ult or whatever the case is. But the music is great. They actually, Nows and xnghan actually make great music. So you should go listen to them. But yeah, this is from Ignition, which is their new album. If I recommend any Now song, it'd be Problem Child, or my personal favorite song, Ticket, which I just found out is actually underrated. So there's that. Pretty cool. Let us move on to girl groups. Before we actually get into this, can I just say, I have been seriously considering getting into XXXPLORATION, and I'm wondering if I should, because I've heard a couple of their songs, really like them a lot. Like Girls Capitalism, Girls Never Die, Hash, really good, really like them. And I really like their concept as well. I like the unit thing. They're cool. So if there's any XXXPLORATION fans out there, should I get into XXXPLORATION? But anyway, for girl groups, I have mostly twice. I finally started back collecting, kinda. Well, not kinda, I did. I have some cards for the Between 1 and 2 Iconic Object set. So I have this Mina. I originally also had this Jihyo, but then the seller canceled on me. Not sure why that happened. But I also have this Dahyun. And I also have this Chewy. I love this Chewy. Am I insane, or does this Chewy almost look like a concept card? Because when I saw it, I was like, is this a concept card? The selfie's so good it looks like an officially taken photo. Look at that. I'm already a third done. And then I bought this xnghan. This is the one card that I bought recently that should be in this video, but it isn't because it's not here yet. There's that. And then I bought another This Is 4 album. I bought this version. So of course I have the pop set. So let's put that. Please, this sleeve. Backstory. I don't know what happened, but this sleeve had blue tack in it. And I got the blue tack out, kind of. But in the process, this sleeve got absolutely ruined. And I should throw it away, but these sleeves are way too expensive to do that. So I'm not doing that. So, and people don't even sleeve these cards anyway. So it doesn't even matter. You know what I don't really understand about K-pop companies? Why are things so inconsistent for all of the groups? Like, why does one group have albums done a certain way, but then the other groups have them done a different way? Like, I'm talking like album inclusions, like kind of vibe. Like, why does Twice have 5 photo cards in every album, but then Stray Kids, their most recent album, only comes with 1? Why is that? That's so weird. That makes no sense to me. Oh, this is so satisfying. I love this. And then my pulls for This Is 4. Guys, I actually pulled a Momo. I was shook. I couldn't believe it. I also pulled an Ion, which is less rare, but this I'm so glad. I have no idea what cards these are. These are these are is. Huh? Oh, these go over here. No, these go up here. Okay, that's right. I'm assuming these are from the same. I mean, does it really matter? Doesn't even matter. So I'll put this Nyan right here. I'll put this Momo right here. Because unlike Strategy, these sets aren't cohesive or anything, so I can just kind of put anything wherever I want. So now I have one of each member. Wow, look at that. And then for my extra cards, I should really start pre-making spaces before I store them. Because now I just have to move everything out of the way. And that's so annoying. So I pulled a Jihyo, but not just any Jihyo. I pulled the Jihyo I really, really wanted. I said, if I don't pull this Jihyo, I might have to buy her because I really want this card, and I pulled her, and I'm so glad. I love this card so much. I pulled, let me just put these back. Oh, actually I'm gonna put this here because I also pulled a Mina. Yay! Listen, Mina was born to have bangs. The bangs are always gonna do it for me. She looks gorgeous. I also feel like this album I've been a Mina magnet. It's kind of Quay. Whoa. Dang, I really have this many cards. This is interesting. This is concerning, actually. Remind me to like pre-make spaces before hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh? Oh. Remind me to pre-make spaces before I film these videos. Because I never do. And I should probably start doing that. Oh my god, wait. This is so annoying. Something annoying is about to happen. Oh my god, something super annoying is about to happen. Okay, well, the other card that I pulled was this Chewy. And when I pulled it, I was like, don't I have this already? I don't. I have both of these now. I'm not really a Chewy magnet, but she's been coming my way. Hey, girl. I put this here. This here. Or wait. Oh, shoot. I messed it up. So I need another page anyway. Oh my goodness gracious. Or actually, wait. Hang on, guys. All this is telling me is that I need to like sell some of my Twice cards. Like, I don't need to keep all of them. I would like to, but I really, really don't need to. Because we're approaching a second page of extra cards. which is not really ideal, but you know, what are you gonna do? This is what is whoop with this spot? Okay, and then I also have, of course, the group card. I love this selfie. The selfie is so cute. So I have this group card, and then I have this one. And then, look, this is a freebie. This is so cute. I'm also really annoyed because I ran out of double-sided pages, so I need to buy more, which is just, it's just so aggro. I don't want to buy more pages. I hate buying supplies so much. I would rather use that money to buy photo cards, but no, I have to spend it on buying stuff for my photo cards. But yeah, that's all my Twice stuff. I have more girl groups, if you could even believe that. I can't. This is awesome. So for Kepler, she collects Kepler. You never would have guessed. We're skipping to Tippy Tap. I only have one card, right? One card. This xnghan, which is so cute. This is maybe my favorite concept Kepler has ever done ever. And I love this card. She's so cute. This is the Connect End version. So she's going up here. My Kepler collection has been through so much, and this is my first card I've ever bought for it. Like, I don't have any albums. I don't have any cards except one now. But I've changed this collection more than I wish to admit. But yay, a Kepler card. And skip ahead. I have a qwer card, qwer if you will. I have actually two. Actually, I have a lot. Another page. What I really need actually is to make covers for these collections so that I can flip to them more easily. But anyway, I have this Hina from Algorithm's Blossom. I love this card so much. She looks so pretty. I'm also still debating on if I want to downsize. Hello? Oh my god, can we not do this? What happened? I'm also still deciding on if I want to downsize qwer / demote them to be miscellaneous. I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. I'm actually gonna rearrange something really quick. Give me a second. I don't know why I put this back in here, because I have this card. If you watched my haul video, you know that I bought this card, also from Algorithm's Blossom. This card is so pretty. So there she goes. But not only did I buy that card, but I bought the full OT4 set, because this set is so gorgeous and it was so cheap. So yeah, now I have an extra qwer page, which is pretty cool. Excuse me, magenta. Thank you. Wow. Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And that's all I have for girl groups. This was actually fun and interesting today. Cool. Okay, now we're doing boy groups, which is also sort of a fun one today. So I have one Stray Kids card, a single Skiz card, if I know where it is. Isn't it? I thought it was, it's 5-star. It's from 5-star. Yes. I have this Bang Chan. Oh, the double-sided hand card. Oh, his nails. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Ooh, I'm like basically halfway done with this page. Look at that, look at that. That's nice. And then yeah, that's all I have for Stray Kids. My poor neglected collection of the other three. It's okay. But I actually have begun officially, we're skipping Boy Next Door, so sorry. I've officially begun though my ZB1 collection. I have both of June's Blue Paradise Digipack cards. I love these cards. I love this set so much. I was originally only going to collect this set, but I ended up buying both of these cards. And then I decided, you know what if I just collect both sets? Because what am I going to do, not buy this card? Yeah, so I have this June. And I also have this June. Hello? Excuse me. Thanks. Thanks, brother. Oh my god. That's so fun. And then I also have, from Never Say Never, Ricky Barnes & Noble card, I think. I'm pretty sure. Me having more extra ZB1 cards than cards in for my actual collection is kind of ridiculous, but Teta is like my fourth bias, so obviously I was keeping this. And Eugen is kind of the best selfie taker in the world, so obviously I was keeping that. But for my other pulls from Never Say Never, for my actual album card pulls, I pulled none of my biases. I kind of made the mistake of putting them up for sale too early, because as like not even 10 minutes after I put them up on Mercari, 2 of the 3 of them were bought. And I didn't even get to trade them. So that was kind of a mistake on my part. But I still have qwer up for trade. So if you buy a qwer and you pull Jung or Ganok or Ricky, you should check out my Instagram. Anywho, staying in the boy group binder, shocker, I have a riize card. I have a couple riize cards actually. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that fun? I have this Wanbin from Rising. Pretty sick. Hello, thanks. I've also been debating on not fully collecting riize because they have a lot of photo cards, and I don't think I'm in deep enough for this. But I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna at least try first. I also have this Odyssey card, which is so cute. I love this card. If you guys notice, I'm trying to get better at showing the backs of cards, even though you guys probably don't care. I just feel like I should do that, right? And saying what the card is. So yeah, this Odyssey photo book, according to my filler. Now I need to grab another extra page. Oh my god, using up all my pages here. This is crazy. I have one extra card because I just have no sense of self-control. But I have the Shotaro because it was so cute and it was super duper inexpensive, and I love Shotaro. He's my second bias. I'm almost, dare I say, double bias between him and Wanbin. Almost. So yeah, Shotaro. And then, guys, can you believe this? I have so many cards for this binder. I only collect one male soloist, and his name is seonghwan. I didn't buy an album, but I bought this card because it's really cute and I really wanted it. And it was like not $10, so I bought it. So, pretty cool if you ask me. I would have bought an album, but I didn't really feel like it. I'm really bad at buying albums. And I've said before, I need to stop buying albums. The seller also gave me this ID thing, instant photo ID thing, I don't know, but it's going in the middle. And that's all I have for my boy group binder. Wow, I've actually started some collections. Actually, I'm really hype about this. This is really cool. For me, at least. Neo Culture Technology, which, by the way, NCity is in shambles right now. What is going on? I'm just trying to get excited for Persona because, girl, the album sounds great. I said 6-minute highlight medley. What? And then I remembered this was a full album. And now I'm really excited. Yuta, I'm there. But ironically, we don't have any cards for Yuta. Sorry for hyping him up. Also, Taste is maybe the greatest album of all time. Like, a genuine high contender for album of the year, for me at least. It's so good. But anyway, I have some Dream Escape cards. Hachan and Jisung for Smoothie version. I love this hair color on him. He looks so freaking cutie pie. Like, this hair color is everything. and I think he should do it again. Because I feel like he always has dark colors, right? Like the candy red or like the Hello Future blue. But like this moved me. And then for Wish, I have my color pole singular. Well, not pole singular, but whatever. I have this insane poll of mine, this xnghan limited card. Yeah, this was big for me. If you didn't watch my haul video, yeah, this was a moment. But that was the only xnghan that I pulled. So I have some extra Wish cards. Okay, I gotta do more rearranging. Maybe I should rearrange them by album rather than member. What do we think? Should I do that? I feel like I should probably do that so that I don't have to rearrange them every time. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that right now because that's kind of a good idea. Wow, that actually didn't take that long. I'm shocked. For color, oh, I forgot to mention, I decided to downsize. I'm no longer collecting my top 3. I'm only collecting xnghan. I fear when it comes to photo card collecting, I get a bit overzealous, I get a bit overexcited, and I'm like, I want to collect everything, and I can't do that. So I decided to only collect xnghan for now, because my plan is still to eventually collect OT6 Wish. But until that happens, we're sticking with xnghan. Because honestly, he has enough photo cards himself. Because this isn't even all of the cards. And it's still almost 3 full 9 pocket pages. So, yeah, I decided to chill. I got a POB with the jewel case. And I got Riku. So, yeah, of course, I'm keeping this because it's so cute. And this is also my only Riku card. My first Riku card that I've ever pulled. And also the only Riku card that I currently own, like in my possession. I have some in my Pokemarket order, but yeah. Like literally this whole steady qwer set, I have all of the members except Riku because his was like $2 more expensive than the rest of them on Pokemarket. And I didn't really feel like buying it at that time. So I did buy it eventually, but yeah. I pulled this Yushi from this jewel case. So he's here, he's mine, and I have him. And I kept him because it wasn't until after I had unboxed color that I decided to only collect xnghan. But it's like hard for me to trade Wish cards. Because 1, they're so cute, 2, I love the members so much, and 3, like I said, I'm gonna have to get them back eventually, right? So what's the point? But I don't know. And then I pulled this Jaehee, which is so cute. It's so cute. I love it so much. It's so cute. This is from the photo book. And it's so precious. And I love it. So yeah, that's all I have for NCT. Now for the Big Mama segment. Why did I say that? Oh! p1harmony. I have a lot of cards for p1harmony because, well, they released a new album. And it was so good. And Stupid Brain is kind of the best song in the whole world ever of all time in history. Funny story. I pre-ordered the 2 photo book versions, which, by the way, the packaging, oh my god, let me show you the packaging. It's like a game. It's so cute. It reminds me of that one Key album. Didn't he have a album kind of like this concept, like video game-ish? I don't know. But anyway, I pre-ordered the 2 photo books. And I was gonna pre-order the Theo compact because, like, he's my bias and I don't really have the money to afford 6 compact versions. But I didn't because I bought them off of Hello 82. But either way, it didn't matter because on all the stores that I regularly buy from, it was done this way, where it would be random. It was a random member for the compact, so I couldn't even choose 2 to get. So I ended up not getting them because I knew that there would be a pop-up for this album at my local Barnes & Noble. And obviously I was going to go to it. And the pop-up would happen the weekend the album released, and my albums wouldn't be here by that time. And I didn't want to risk getting a dupe compact version because that would just be annoying. So I waited and I went to the pop-up. It was really fun. It was really cute. I've been to 3 Barnes & Noble pop-ups for a K-pop album release. 2 of them were p1harmony. 1 of them was ateez. The difference between the p1 and the ateez ones are actually insane. p1harmony, I went, you wouldn't even think there was a pop-up happening. That's how little people were there. Like the first one I went to for Duh, there was one other girl there with her mom who was there. And she was also a Theo bias. Hey, twin. For ateez, I was in line for an hour and a half. Mind you, I went on the first day for both of these, for all 3 of these pop-ups. I went on the first day. So, yeah, it was crazy. But it was really fun. It was cute. I wish there was a cup sleeve in my area, or if there was, I wish I had known about it. I want to go to more cup sleeves. But anyway, I'm yapping. The album was awesome. But we're right at this current moment, we're no longer talking about X, we're talking about Duh. Because I have Duh cards. As I said in my first Doring video, and as you saw in my last video, my haul video, I got these 2 Theos, which can only mean one thing. I'm finishing Theo's photo book versions. Whoop whoop! Isn't this gorgeous? This is beautiful. And then I also bought all the jungsobs I needed. So I'm basically officially done with Duh for photo books. I'm so moved. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. This is awesome. This right here is what I like to see. I just want to say I'm officially beginning my journey of back collecting pre-killing it, because as you can see I have no cards. And that's because I wanted to wait to buy the albums, because I wanted to try and collect all of the albums, but that's just, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I just don't feel like doing it. I give up. But it's annoying because older cards are always a bit pricey, a bit more than I would like to pay for. But I've been doing some scavenging and I found some decent prices. So pray for me that I can officially get pre-killing it p1harmony collection going, and it'll be great and awesome. But anyway, continuing for Duh. This is actually really sick. You guys are not ready for this peakness that's about to happen. I found a seller who was selling literally every single fancy card, like all of the cards. I already have 2, so I obviously didn't buy all of the cards, but I bought most of them. I now have every single fancy card except for the Heart Theo and the Snake Jungsob. But to my genuine and utter shock, these cards were actually not that expensive. So basically I'm done with the fancy versions. Let me store while I talk. It's really exciting. I'm really happy that it ended up this way, because I guess this was like, well, not when the album dropped, but the last time I was looking at Duh cards, this card was like $16. And I was like, guess who's not paying $16 for these cards? Me. So I was really worried because the fancy versions for Sad Song are rather pricey. And I had a fear that Duh would be the same deal, but it ended up actually being fine. Because the listings for these cards, it was the sets for each member and then the group card and also the ID, which is why I have almost all of the IDs now. And now I have 1 million group cards, so freebies. So this is really sick. I can't even, I'm cheesing. And I just found out that these cards are actually cheaper than I thought as well, which is shocking because Nemo cards. Hello? Double-sided Nemo cards? Bruh, this is sick. So all I need is these cards and then I'm done with the fancy version. Gosh, isn't this awesome? I'm so happy. My p1harmony collection has been coming along so nicely. I could get emotional over this, but I'm not. For XXXXX. These are my pulls. My pulls from the albums that I opened today. So for the Game Lovers Club, I pulled Jungsob, which this card is so cute. Look at the little dinosaur. Yay! We've begun! Or wait, hang on. Is this right? Okay, so I actually think that these are opposites concepts. I think this is the in-game and this is the Game Lovers Club. Anyway, for the Game Lovers Club, I have in talk. One thing about me, I'm pulling the Magne line. But actually, can I just say, for this album, I put a lot of Jung, which we haven't seen yet. But for like the exclusive cards, I put a lot of Jung, which you're about to see right now. Oh, I forgot for the compact. Oh, I also forgot to say for my story earlier about the pop-up. I bought the compacts and they only had 3 of the 6 members, and the 3 happened to be like what would be my top 3, Theo, Jung, and Jungsob. So it all worked out really well. Unfortunately, I pulled a couple dupes. I also kind of wanted to do an unboxing, but by the time I had that thought, I was already in the middle of opening my second compact album. So that wasn't happening. Sorry, guys. But anyway, for the compact, I pulled Jung and Jungsob. This Jung is so cute. And like I said, one thing about me, I'm pulling the Magne line. I'm especially pulling Jungsob. I have really bad Jung luck, so I'm surprised that I pulled him. You know who I had a really bad luck with, though? Kiho. He hates me. I don't know what I did. He is not coming my way. Before we get into the exclusive cards for X, I have these units. I pulled the dancers, and Oyaho. And as you saw probably or have noticed, this is my cover page for my album cards. So I'm kind of doing a thing here. I got a thing going on. I figured it out, guys. Never mind. We're hitting that 7 pattern. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. And then for my pulls, my pully pulls, I've also considered, I've been doing a lot of considering recently. I've been doing a lot of thinking about my collections, but I've considered only collecting my top 3 for POBs and exclusive cards and extra cards for p1harmony. But then I realized that the other half of the group that is not in my top 3 are the best selfie takers in the group. So I simply just cannot resist buying those cards anyway. So I scrapped that idea basically immediately. For these, the close-ups are these standards for the standard cards for the compact version. Literally whatever that means. But I have these 3. I was actually originally not planning on collecting these sets. I wanted to collect the bow, the alien, and either the gamer headphone set or the what's it called? The diva version, because that version is freaking hilarious. But as I pulled these cards, I was like, wait, these are actually really cute. And one thing about me, for p1harmony, I'm keeping my pulls. Because truly, I think the only p1harmony cards I've ever sold or traded have been dupes. So, yeah. I have this one Jungsob card that I considered trading, but now he lives in a photo card holder. So there's those. Pretty cool. Not bad. Honestly, my least pulled member. No, I was about to lie. I was literally about to just lie in your face. These 2, Jungsob and Intalk, are probably my most pulled members. Soul, I like I just said, one thing about me, I'm pulling the Magne line. These 3, specifically Kiho, a bit difficult. Jung, I feel like this album is an outlier, because I actually don't pull him that much, but I'm talking a lot. I need to shut up. Oh my god, the glare. Sorry, I just looked at the camera for the first time in a while. For the Actually version, Key Soul. These cards are really cute. I actually love them. Someone remind me to buy double-sided pages, because I can't do this. Oh, I just put him in the completely wrong spot. So help me. Yay! For Hello 82, I got Theo and Jung for Alien and Bow. These sets are literally legendary. Moved me to my core. So really excited about these. And I'm really glad that I pulled Jung for the bow, because I feel like and this might be controversial, but I feel like he might be the most expensive member. just based off of the things that I've seen, at least for like exclusive cards or pobs. So I'm glad that I pulled him so that I don't have to buy him later. For the puppet cards, I have Jung and Sol. Like I said, Jung blessed. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited about X. The album is so good. These photo cards are so cute. The concepts are awesome. Like, ugh, now I'm getting sad again that I'm not going to see them. I really want to go see them. Before we move on from p1harmony, I have one more card that I forgot to put up here. So I really was doing all that stressing for nothing because I have this Theo freebie. So this could have just been an 8 pattern. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? Oh, how do I want to do this? I have a plot, I have a plan, and I have an idea. Wow. Oh. Wow. 'Tis all for the P1s. So I have a confession to make. My first storing video was a lie because I never have that many ateez cards. And now I'm saying this and now that feels like a lie because I kind of do have quite a few right now. But on average, when I'm putting photo cards in my binder, I have like 3 ateez cards max usually. I don't know how I had that many. Most of them were from that one polka set. So don't let that video fool you. I never have ateez cards. For seonghwa. Oh shoot, I went too far already. Oh no, here we are. This will card from the diary photo book. Look at that. I'm almost done with, oh my god, I'm literally almost done with Will. You guys, this is so awesome. For In Your Fantasy, I, for some reason, am the most impatient person to ever have been born, and I can't wait for trades. But no one wants to trade with me. No one ever offers me trades, and I'm too shy to ask people to trade. Or when I do find people to trade, it ends up not really being, you know, the ideal situation. But anyway, I bought this claw card from the In Your Fantasy large version. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. And I found both of these cards. And were they more than I wanted to pay for them? Yes, as I expected. But were they as much as I was expecting? No. Because we live in a world where album photo cards are $40. I'm talking to you Bang Chan fans. I say as a Bang Chan fan. We're living in a world where stays will price a regular album card $30 to $40 a year after the album has been out. But anyway, that's all I have for seonghwa. See? I'm full of lies. That was all I had. For my OT8 section. And what I said earlier about my p1harmony albums and buying earlier albums and whatever, same applies for ateez. I've given up. I have Jongho for the Chu set. So that's freaking awesome. So I only need 2 more. Yay! Look, guys. Isn't it cute? Isn't it pretty? Is this exciting? Then the rest of these cards I have are extra cards, which honestly, if you want to trade, just hit me up. If you want the card, just hit me up, like genuinely. So I have this Hongjung, this veggie version. I kind of want to keep this card, so maybe don't hit me up about this one. Maybe don't hit me up about this one. I kind of want to keep it. Dang, where'd all these Hongjungs come from? Considering I'm always pulling him, this should not be surprising. For you know, or wait, oh my god, I forgot a Hongjung. I forgot about this one. This is the sticker from In Your Fantasy. You know, because I always have a you know card. I have this one, which I had up for trade, but then I got the seonghwa equivalent, so now I don't have to trade it anymore. So I kind of want to keep it. Sorry, guys. This is from the In Your Fantasy polka. This is from the In Your... Okay, so I'm going to put this... Or is this also from the In Your Fantasy polka? What is this? This... Oh, this is a sticker. This is a pob. I should probably put this down there. Okay, let me or no, this is from like Lemon Drop, right? So that can stay there. This is from In Your Fantasy. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'll put the concepts on the side, and then I'll put this one down here. I surprisingly have a Seonghwa card. I'm shocked, genuinely. Here he is. He's so cute. Yay! Excuse me, Doritos-san. This card, it's not even a card, it's a piece of cardboard, but isn't it funny? I love it. Is he still the least? Yep. The member I have the least amount of cards for. I'm so sorry, San. My final photo card of this video is, of course, a freebie group card that I got from a sale. Right there. God, it feels good to have an empty container and freaking photo cards in my binder. And that's his all. This one felt a little silly, a little chaotic. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for clicking on the vid. Thanks so much for watching, or yeah. I also, like I've mentioned like 4 times already in this video, but I have a Pokemarket order coming in. So if you care, I could do a haul video. If that's something you'd be interested in. I don't know. It's only one package, you know? Funny story actually about that. I originally was waiting to stack up 100 photo cards, since Pokemarket recently upped to their amount of cards in one package to 100 from 40, by the way. So thank God they finally did that. But then they were like, oh, because Chuseok is coming up, we're suspending shipping for now. So here's a coupon for $15 off of shipping. And because I live in the US, at this current moment, K-Packet, is that the cheap one? I can't remember. But the cheaper of the 2 shipping options was not available for a while. It's coming back, which is awesome. But it wasn't available for a while. So I only had the $30 shipping option. And they were like, here is a limited time coupon. So use it before Chuseok happens and we stop shipping out your cards for like however long it was. So I said, maybe I should take advantage of this. And so I did. And I ended up capping the cards at 69. That whole buildup was for a 69 joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was just a thing that happened that I thought was funny. But it's not even going to be 69 cards because I still have my xnghan card that hasn't come in yet. So it'll actually be 70. That was a lot of yapping for literally no reason. I just wanted to tell the story. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Tune into my next one if you want. Why is everything I own always dirty? Goodbye!